Hello everyone, how are you? My name is Zachariah Thomas and this is my elevator speech. Starting off with my full name, my name is Zachariah Ezekiel Thomas. I'm a 21-year-old freshman at Auburn University, Montgomery. I'm originally from Alabama, Valley, Alabama, which is better known as the Georgia state line. So I'm just going to give you all an overview of how I was raised, and my metaphor that I used was I consider myself the black sheep of the family. So here goes Nathan. Um, Coming up, I was typically the only child that took part in extracurricular activities. I was the baby of four. So all the way up from me being born to the age of 7, I say I roughly started maybe around 3. I took part in church activities. So I was a part of the youth department where we had youth choir, youth praise dance team. We had like a play team that we did and things of that nature. All the way up to the age of 7. Once I hit the age of 7, I took part in sports. I started off with flag football, co-ed basketball, and eventually made my way up to tackle football and junior varsity basketball and things of that nature. With me being the baby out of 4, I was always looked over by my siblings due to my parents working long hours. My mother, she was an LPN at the nursing home. My father was an over the road truck driver. So typically my everyday schedule once I started going to school was from 6 o'clock. I would be woken up by my siblings 6:45. Bust out, would be out of school by 4 o'clock. Once I got out of school at 4 o'clock, it was boom. Sports or any extracurricular activities. Like I said, I was the only child that done that. So that definitely set me aside from my siblings. From elementary to high school, I was always an A and B honor roll student, set aside also from my siblings. I was never the type to not take school seriously. So, with that being said, I was always taught, no education and no money. And apparently I was the only one that listened, if that makes sense. I was inducted into Honor Society and Beta Club where I served as president. Need I to mention, I was also president of the Future Business of America. In my 9th grade year, I transferred to a smaller school, which was predominantly with African American students. It was a change I had to adjust, but it worked out in the long run. Reason being, small school, they focused more on our college education. So ACT prep, things of that nature, it was the perfect opportunity for me. During my freshman year at Auburn University, Montgomery, I decided to pursue a career with the United States military. I enlisted in May of 2018. My plans with the military is to eventually become a sergeant within the next year. And once I graduate, I want to become an officer, but remain on the reservist track. As far as I wish to pursue in the civilian world, I would like to become a human resource manager for an automotive plant. So what made me consider myself the black sheep of the family was I was the first to actually go to college. I was the first to pursue a career within the military. And I was also the only one out of all my siblings to actually maintain good grades and good standards and things of that nature coming up through school as far as like my education. Once again, my name is Zachariah Thomas, and I thank you for paying attention to my elevator speech.